I am making this video because I feel like there is no information online about it whatsoever, and this needs to be documented. If you have an Avaya Partner system, this is a Release 5 system, and you have the Partner Messaging module, this is the R1 module, this uses a mechanical hard drive to store configuration, your messages, etc. And it's a mechanical hard drive, and these things are reaching, I mean, God, this is from February of 01, so well over 20 years old at this point. This drive was actively failing. It was throwing error messages on the console connection, and you could hear it. So I knew I needed to image it if I wanted this module to continue to work. So I have a CF card adapter, converts a CF card to laptop IDE, and this is the process as shortened as possible on how I did that. It's actually not that bad. So first thing you need to get into the module, there are clips. If you kind of see these little holes there, you see there's like a little arm there. Those interact with these clips. They kind of go under each other. So all you do is you stick a small screwdriver in through the hole, and you kind of just separate them and then put some pressure on the outside. You just work your way around it. It's really easy. The plastic on these seems to be really strong. I broke this one because I didn't realize that in addition to there being a hidden clip under that sticker, which is why I peeled it off, there's a hidden clip under that sticker as well. So you'll want to make sure to take those off carefully and get both of those clips as well. Once you have it open, the hard drive is mounted right there, just like that. And this board will come out. It's just held in with like some really gentle friction clips. So just gently pry it out. This power supply, same thing. This connector, just pull it right up. Board comes out. Do not touch the underside of this board, especially if you just had this module powered up. There are some beefy capacitors on here. You will shock yourself. So be very careful taking this out. But once you got the board out and flipped over, there are 4 screws, these little guys right here, that hold the hard drive down. Once you take screws out, flip it over carefully and just slide this hard drive out. So what I then did, now the easiest thing to do here would have been to stick this into a USB adapter if you have one that supports the laptop size. I didn't have that, and I was being lazy, so I stuck it into this old Dell laptop because it supports IDE drives, and booted up a really old copy of Linux Mint, because this is a 32-bit Pentium N. That was a nightmare. But once you get the drive mounted on a modern computer, best bet would be to image it, but my drive is failing, so DD just immediately crashes. Well, it doesn't crash, it just fails. It's mad, it doesn't like the reader, so I couldn't image it. But when you mount it, this is what the contents of the drive look like. It is just these random folders, and they're full of other folders. Unintelligible, but that is what it needs. So if you can't image the drive, just copy these folders over. I had to skip a couple because of the read errors, and it still worked. So just copy over as many as you can to a folder. After you've gotten the data off your drive, go ahead and insert your CF adapter into the same whatever setup you're using, whether it's a crappy laptop or like a USB adapter. I tried just using the CF card and an adapter, and it didn't work. So I don't know if this thing's just reading something in particular differently, I'm not sure. But stuck this whole module into this Dell laptop. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to format it as FAT16, and the label, copy the label off your original drive. In my instance, it was labeled, I believe, PMS 1_0_3. So I'm sure that will change based on which release you have. So just copy the label exactly as to what it reports on the drive. Not any of this. When you mount it, it'll show a label. So I duplicated the label, formatted as FAT16. This is a 5 gigabyte drive, but in my instance, the partition size was only 1.56 gigabytes. So I duplicated that on this card. It's a 4 gig card. It's only a 1.56 gigabyte partition. So once you get that all set up, identical partition layout, copy these folders. Just copy them, simple as can be, straight to the drive. After you copy those folders over, insert it in, start it up. And I'm not going to put this back in right now because obviously I had it out to show you. But as proof that it worked, you can see these are the errors I was getting previously when I didn't have it configured correctly. Open failed, open failed. And then this is when I finally booted up and it worked. And if you see right here, make dir, and it's making this directory, I think that's one of the folders that failed to copy. So it seems to be able to heal itself as well in a way. And then I went to this part here, waiting for normal mode. It sat on this for a while. Thankfully, your status light on the front works as a hard drive indicator, and my CF card adapter also had a hard drive indicator. So I knew it was doing something. I don't know what it was doing, but it hung on that for a little while, and then all of a sudden came back, worked perfectly. It was, all of my voice messages are still intact. All the configuration is still intact. It is like it still has this hard drive in it. So I'm not sure on the folders that gave read errors if maybe they were empty mailboxes, or if they did have data in them, if that data is lost now. But I feel like some missing voicemails are a small price to pay to have a solid state storage device in this module, which should let it run for a very long time without problems. It's also a lot quieter. It is definitely a lot quieter. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm not a professional by any means on this stuff. I figured this out purely by messing around. But yeah, I feel like it needs to be documented. I want someone to know that it is really simple. It really isn't hard to do this at all. But yeah, have fun.